All right, Congressman, we're going to start with what's been happening with ICE. Of course, what we've been seeing on the ground in Minnesota has been pretty horrifying. I know you've been a strong critic of ICE tactics even before the deaths of Renee Good and Alex Preddy.
Right.
Has the Trump administration made any concessions in this area that would satisfy Democrats' demands?
I mean, I would say that the Trump administration has made no concessions that would satisfy most Americans. I mean, what we saw happening in Minnesota was horrific, and it's not as though ICE has abated what they're doing. And so, we're asking for some very basic reforms: no masks, mandatory body cameras, and Kristi Noem did announce they were doing that, but what's the timeline for implementation, and will they actually turn them on? I'd say the other thing too is the lack of accountability, right? We want to make sure that those who commit crimes, who are ICE agents, are being held accountable, and that Kristi Noem, and I think this is important, and Stephen Miller, the architect in the administration behind this strategy, is being held accountable too.
Borders Czar Tom Homan said this morning 700 agents will be immediately leaving today. He actually praised Governor Walz and said, there has been some cooperation. Talk a little bit about the cooperation between state and local law enforcement and the federal agents. Do you think they should be cooperating?
I mean, here's the deal. I don't think anyone disagrees with the idea that we want secure borders. And if you're undocumented and in a community and you've committed a violent crime or some crime, you should go. However, what you see happening with the Trump administration is ICE turning on U.S. citizens and acting very violently and violating the Constitution. But I'm very glad that Governor Walz was able to work with Homan and decide that they were in fact going to take ICE out of Minnesota. But here's the other question too. They cannot go into other cities and repeat what they did. Again, we all want secure borders, we want safe community, but the actions of ICE basically tell us that this is not about immigration and it's not about safety.